Friends, collectors, geeks of all ages, welcome to the DC Infinite Hour. Uh, i- Joined as always with Brad, the DC Universe geek, best looking action figure collector in Canada, 30 year in a row.
Oh, you said best looking. I defaulted right to Rob.
Oh, no.
He's the best looking action figure collector anywhere.
No.
Next, we have Handsome Rob D. Toys, the man, the myth, the legend. He got a little choppy right now as I was saying that, and a little bashful. Little ham. And as always, I'm Ahsoka the Geek. And, we got some new lighting, a new camera. So we'll see how I'm looking. I feel a little very tanned. I feel more ethnic than usual tonight.
You look
know what I
good.
mean? Well,
You look good.
guys. Thank you, guys. And let's welcome everyone in the chat. We got Josh from before, Saul Sanchez, Jacob, Darth Gutierrez, as always. Some really fine gentlemen in the chat today, and ladies, hopefully. Maybe. It's possible. Let me get rid of this banner, Rob. I don't want to keep embarrassing you there. But listen, first of all, happy holidays. We just celebrated American Thanksgiving last week,
Yeah.
which was great. I hope everyone had a nice American Thanksgiving. Brad, do you celebrate American Thanksgiving, or is that a no? Oh, you're muted, buddy. Oh, Brad, no, you're muted. No,
Can we unmute him?
I don't think so. Let's see. Now, oh yeah, I can. All right. Can't unmute your guest because they chose to mute themselves. All right. Well, while
What's up,
Brad,
Scott?
you
I
know,
see Scott's in here.
Scott.
Josh, Jacob, Sal. Hey, from one of your youngest viewers. How old are you? The meme team geek.
Well, while Brad unmutes himself, Rob, how was your Thanksgiving, buddy?
It was good.
Yeah?
I had my family over. Yeah, I love turkey, so it's one of my
Oh,
favorites.
dude, you like turkey?
I
I've been
love
seeing a lot of
turkey.
stuff about people who don't like turkey.
Yeah, in fact, we have turkey dinner.
Testes, 1, 2, 3.
There he is.
Hey,
We
good.
got him.
We have Thanksgiving dinner essentially for Christmas as well because I'm not a ham guy.
Oh, so you don't do like a honey baked ham, anything like that?
My parents used to, but no. Since we host, we just do turkey both times.
Just turkey. Do you
Yeah.
do like a beef with it, like a roast?
No,
or
just turkey.
Oh,
Well, I mean stuffing and all that stuff.
all the fixings? you
Yeah.
know? Now, Brad, do you celebrate American Thanksgiving, Brad?
I only celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving, but I'm aware that the American one happens.
Yeah.
But ours is a different time. Ours is like earlier.
Yeah.
So like we
near
do
Columbus
Thanksgiving
Day.
and then Halloween, and you guys do Thanksgiving and then Christmas.
Now, I know I've asked you this before, but is Canadian Thanksgiving also celebrating the Native Americans that helped the Canadians, or what's the history
The
behind?
Native Americans that help the Canadians. That's
Sure.
a very nice way of putting it.
Right? Did you like the way I did that?
No, yeah.
No controversy
That was
at all.
And essentially, like we just, for most of us here, I mean, we know there's a history to it, but we use Thanksgiving as a time to get together with family. And like, we don't really talk about the past with Thanksgiving, like the whole, I know in the States, it's like, oh, the Mayflower, and they all came over. And then
We don't even do that anymore.
Oh yeah.
You don't do that anymore in the States either?
I mean, I think in elementary school you're taught all that, but like
Yeah.
when you get older,
Yeah.
like you never mention you just come together as a
I mean,
family, but you never
like,
mention
we-
it.
Yeah.
We have pilgrims up in our house for Thanksgiving and stuff. Like we
Oh, I
have little
didn't know that.
statues and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We have a turkey. Like we put like like the kids draw turkey, outline hands, and like, they make the hand into a turkey. And there's always like stuff like that. The kids bring home stuff from school.
Yeah.
And we put their arts and crafts up and stuff like that. But yeah, no, it's just a big dinner. Time to get fat, and that's about it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Be
And
around with family.
like Rob, do you start putting up your Christmas decorations like right away? I guess your Thanksgiving is earlier. I know Rob started last week.
Mhm.
Where are you guys at with holiday decorations? Are we talking about like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation level decorations, or where do we land there? Rob, you go first.
Oh, I thought you were asking Rob. I thought you were asking Rob.
I thought
either
you were
one of you.
asking. I thought you were asking Brad.
Either one of you fine folks.
I mean, as soon as my guests leave on Thanksgiving, I put 2 trees up. So I'll put the third one up. We actually got everything done and decorated on Black Friday. That's usually what we use Black Friday for decorating, because we have 24 bins of decorations and
How many bins?
24
24 bins of decorations.
going up from the basement up to the stairs.
Man, I think you should make a reel of your decorations, Rob.
Yeah, I could do
There you
that.
go. By the way, you're a little choppy, buddy. I'm sorry. I know you're gonna.
I can bounce out and come back in.
Yeah, you probably should, but I know you're gonna hate yourself later.
Yeah,
if
you're
you
not
don't
only
do it.
choppy, you're also like behind.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a bit of a delay.
All right. I'll be back.
All right, buddy, get back in here.
So for us, for our Christmas decorations, what we try to do, I know if Margaret had her way, the Christmas decorations would be up a lot sooner, but I'm always like, no, we can't put the decorations up until December 1st. We're not going to be those families that stop decorating like 2.5 months before the Christmas.
I mean, we were kind of those people. We had Christmas lights up 2 weeks before, early November. We had the Christmas lights up. You know, so we were those guys. We were those people.
We do now because tomorrow's our Christmas party.
Oh, that's right. Now your Christmas party, is it all family? Is it friends?
No, it's so it started off our friends across the road. They did a Halloween party and then a Christmas party the same year. And it was awesome. And we invite like the street. It's like the neighbors and some friends come, and it's like one of those kind of deals. Like we're a fairly close neighborhood.
Yeah.
We all know each other and stuff like that. Like
that's nice.
We've had like a Canada Day street party and stuff like that. Nothing official. We just do it. So they did the Christmas and the Halloween like in the same year. And that was a lot. They were like, nope, not doing that again. So I said, well, why don't we take on Christmas? So we started doing Christmas, and then COVID happened. And it was a couple of years where we didn't do it. And so this is our first year actually back officially doing the Christmas party. So we've gone like all out. Every time I go out, I hit the Dollarama and I'm just buying all kinds of decorations and stuff. And Margaret's like, are you sure that we need this? I'm like, yes, we must have this. The house must be completely covered in Christmas.
It's like
and
Christmas
so, yeah,
grew up in
really
your house, you know? Now, what kind of spread are we talking about? We talking about turkey? We talking about barbecue? What does Brad's Christmas party spread look like?
Everyone's eating dinner first.
No.
They're coming at 7.
Okay.
They're coming at 7. Everyone brings like a thing.
Oh, there you go.
I have a neighbor that's bringing meatballs. So everyone usually brings a dessert and beer or whatever alcohol. It's a BYOB. And we all know each other, so everyone gets a little tipsy. Some of us get a lot more tipsy, and yeah. So there's nothing special that we cook. There's not like a cookout. If that's,
of course it's special because Brad, the DC Universe Geek, is hosting it.
Oh,
do they even know? Like,
I am the schlubbiest guy on the street. Seriously.
Hey, I don't want to hear that kind of talk, Brad. Schlubbiest.
It's true though.
You know.
That's the problem. Look at me. I am like the schlubbiest guy. If I lived on your street, you'd be like, oh, it's him. Like it's like you've been my friend, but you're like, he's the schlubby guy on the street. I totally am.
Schlubby. How dare you?
I'm
like, there's a guy with an amazing action figure collection. I'm sorry, I was pointing over there and then I was over here.
That doesn't make me awesome. My pipes make me awesome.
Hey, look at those guns. You know what I mean? You could toss a penny off those, you know? All right, guys.
Eating, by the way, but my son bought me bear claws.
Ooh. Looks like
a mustache. So I've been eating these. If I don't, then he'll be upset because he loves me.
Now, before we get into the topics, we got to give a shout out to our boy Blake Griggs. As always, letting us know who he wants in the animated series line.
We want that too. Especially, I want a Rupert Thorne.
Candace. Clockin, Mayor Hill. I think that's a new one. Dick Grayson, Barbara Gordon. Yeah, these are all good stuff. Blake, hey man, whatever we can do, buddy, we will use our minuscule influence. I mean, this is it. This is basically our influence right here. Anyways, let's get into the show, guys. We got a lot of fun topics. I think we're actually consistent. We did a show 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
I think we're
back on track.
We're back on track, guys. You know,
so I'm looking for headphones. Oh, dude, I'm not trying to be antisocial.
No, Brad. No. All right.
It's a no headphones night.
All right, sorry, I was adding a banner real quick. All right, let's see where we should get into first. Oh, so this is a fun random topic. Let's talk about the Ramen Toys Bat Canopy.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and
What now?
The canopy from Ramen Toy. The Batmobile canopy.
Oh yeah.
Let
Yes.
me,
The corrected one.
Yes.
let me get on their site and let me share my screen here.
I'm also going to tell people that may not know that we're live. I'm going to post it.
Oh yeah, please.
I thought I did, but it was, like I said, it was a busy day today.
No. And guys, as always, if you are, please try join the stream from Brad's channel. That's where the majority of the audience is, just so you have the full experience of the Infinite Hour. Excuse me. So Ramen Toys is a third party. I don't say third party. They are a toy company based overseas.
I have a lot of their products.
You take this topic, please.
Okay, so they started with the Centurions, which nobody was making.
Yeah.
I freaking love the Centurions. So I have actually every version. I think they're coming up on their 4th version, which I'm also buying. They just keep getting it better and better, more like the classic. So they also are doing like the Ghost Rider vehicle, I guess.
That's my favorite car
I did pick this up on
of all time.
I was half asleep.
I also have their mask, Red Wing. They call it the Red Wing, but it's actually the Thunderhawk. I have both the Thunderhawk and the quality is so good and the detailing is phenomenal. So anything that they do is really good. I have their Silverhawks. They did that before Super 7 did theirs.
Yeah.
And I hope they continue it, just because.
Do you like their Silverhawks more than Super 7?
I like it because it's more modern. It fits better with McFarlane figures. It's like 7-inch, whereas Super 7s is more like the He-Man Classics body style, like with the Thundercats and stuff. So,
Ramen Toys is 7-inch.
The Silverhawks are 7. Yeah, they're 7-inch. Wow. Now the Commandos I think are 6. The Centurions.
I never had a Centurion, and I always wanted them, so I made.
I actually had all 3, and I had like all their, Battle Power Extreme equipment and stuff.
Yeah.
My mom sold it at a yard sale, so I'm happy to get that stuff back.
Ouch. Now tell us about the Bat Canopy, Rob. What do we got going on here?
Obviously, they heard the outcry about how the canopy is not shaped right and that it's obviously gray for those who have the original version. So what they're doing here, and in fact, I bought both versions. They have a matte and they have a glossy. They're both going to be black. They should hopefully match the car that you have. So it comes with the canopy that you have to install yourself. So you got to take the screws out. You got to take the spring out, install it. They have an instructional video on their YouTube channel. In fact, I think it's right there.
That should.
Everything else, the guns just plug right on, and then they have sticky tack for the gas caps. I don't think I'm going to put the gas caps on. I think I'm going to just leave those off.
Why not just paint them and super glue them on instead of sticky tack them? Because they're accurate.
You could do it. Yeah, you could do it any way you want, but they're just give it. You could blue tack them on if you wanted to.
Yeah, I didn't know the gas caps were missing until I saw this video.
Well, I think they're there. They're just black.
I don't think so, dude. They're not. I don't think they're on here at all.
Really?
Yeah. I remember noticing there was no gas caps, I believe.
Interesting. Yeah. I thought it was. I thought they had like a line for it.
No, and the step pad isn't there, I don't think.
Yeah.
For when you get in, because remember Vicky Vale's foot kept screwing up the paint job, so they were like they put in that step thing on the side there.
Yeah, so I actually made 2 separate orders just so that I could have. I'm gonna try it with the glossy first, just to make sure, because I don't want to like screw up my matte finish one.
Yeah,
like I wasn't gonna. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brad. No, Brad.
I was just saying it looks a lot better. Sorry,
I wasn't gonna get it, but you guys know me. I keep everything stock.
Yeah,
everything's stock. But I would like to have a correct colored canopy.
Yeah.
the original release. You
I
know what
think after this comes out and people see what it looks like on the glossy, I think everyone's gonna want the glossy again.
Dude, the glossy one is still my favorite version of this.
I do love
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I mean, it shows fingerprints and all that. It doesn't look as high end as the matte, but it does look very striking.
I gotta say, these guys are so creative. I mean, everyone these days is so creative in a way they like. So they're not making like an unlicensed toy, but they're just making like a piece of something, right?
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
morally, they're they're okay. I think
They're helping you out. It's just like people that make hands and weapons and stuff. In fact, I think I saw somewhere, I don't know who sent it to me, that somebody made the shell out of like a 3D printer.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if they're gonna like sell it or send, like you have to buy I don't know how 3D printing works, but I think you buy the files and stuff. But it looked like it was like excruciating, like how much detail it had, and like I don't know how many hours went into it. So
I'm just posting for us, guys. That's all. I'm not like checking my emails or anything.
I don't know. I was gonna ask.
I took a selfie of us, and I'm putting that on my my Facebook, my YouTube community app.
Now, Brad, are you going to be picking up this this Ramen Toys canopy? What are your thoughts?
I might, but like everything is just like I've spent like a lot of money, and I know I have a lot coming out as well with the pre-orders. And if I pick up one, it'll be specifically not the shiny version. It'll be like a matte version. Because I gave my shiny Batmobile, I gave that to Jason, my oldest boy, and I've just got the matte one on display.
Yeah.
Up there. So I wouldn't even need the shiny one. Like Jason, Jason might buy one, but he's not really exacting that way. He wouldn't really care.
Do you get both for $20 or are they each $20?
They're each, I believe.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Each.
Oh, there.
Yeah. For the guns and everything. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna display it with the guns, but it's a cool option to have.
Huh?
And you know what? I mean, if you think about it, like $20 is actually like dirt cheap. Like it's a low price to pay for accuracy, right? And also for these added accessories that like they have a cost to produce them and then ship them, like package them up and everything, right? Like, yeah, they have to pay the actual shipping cost, which gets put in, but there's shipping and handling as well. So the handling part. So I think that this is actually a really good deal. Anyone who's on the fence about it because you're like, it's too much money. Like this is actually a really good bargain.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Cool.
And they listen to fans like during the making of the process, because I know for like the Red Gullwing, they were constantly showing prototypes and stuff, and people were like, can you do this to the figure? Can you do this or to the vehicle? And then they would make the changes and stuff. I think they originally had like just straight clear glass, like plexiglass or whatever it was. And then people suggested like a smoke, so it's still transparent, but you can't see completely through it. So I think that's what it is now, but I could be wrong.
Well, look at that. Okay, so Rob has purchased from Ramen Toys before. He's a fan.
Yeah.
And this guy's available for pre-order now, guys. RamenToy.com.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, and Rob knows his stuff, right? If something's trash, he'll tell you.
Oh, he'll.
Yeah, I have like the Centurions, the land drone, the villain. I have Silverhawks. So yeah, and the mask. So I'm a huge fan of Ramen Toy.
Thank you for that vote of confidence, Rob, for Ramen Toys. All right, let's go on to our next topic. We have a bunch of little topics to get through. Moving on to the DC movie news front.
Oh yeah.
There's some stuff here. Let me see. Give me one sec.
The Aquaman trailer dropped.
Oh yeah, I put that on here too.
And there's some casting news.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna get into first. All right, let me go and share my screen here. Once again. There he comes. There goes the screen. All right, so friends, we have our new Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah. Man,
Now, is this a?
He looks-
he looks like a
He looks
ginger.
old. He looks
okay,
old.
that's not a good picture of him. You picked like the.
Hey man, this is a Hollywood Reporter. How dare you, Brad? How
He
dare
looks
you?
like a 40-year-old folk singer. He's gonna sing about like war.
He definitely looks old in that picture.
I mean, this is how the
Yeah.
homie looks.
Look at the hairline.
Skylar.
Let's look. Yeah, let's look
Yeah.
up a different picture.
That's Bob Dylan's bassist
Oh,
or something.
jeez.
I
wanna see
always
Jimmy
feel like
Olsen?
Jimmy Olsen should be like 18 years old.
Yeah,
Or
he
at
can
least,
be a
like-
kid.
But
Let me-
it's-
let me
he
read
does
here.
he does look younger when you see him with his hair like down.
Okay.
Yeah, don't have it up for sure.
All right, here's some more pictures of Jimmy Olsen.
There you go. That one right there. One with the tie off to the right. That's a perfect shot. There you go. Left, far left. There you go.
see.
Yeah, that one. See, that works. I
mean-
see Jimmy Olsen.
Hey, I'm just happy
Yeah.
for the gingers of the world, Brad.
I mean, he
Yeah.
does look.
You finally got
He-
one. You finally got one, buddy.
I know.
I'd say
I
he
know.
looks what? How old is he? He looks 25, 26.
Okay, no, place your bets first. Let's bet. I'm gonna say he's
maybe
26.
even maybe 28.
I think
So
he's
you're 28. What are you saying, Ahsoka?
how old the actor is.
Yeah.
I'd say 27.
Ooh, okay. 25. So 20, 20, 27, 26, and 28. All right,
Yeah.
that's our guesses.
Let me find out. Let's go back to oh,
He was a
Yeah.
cute little
27.
kid, too, eh?
27, guys.
27. That's it. Yeah, he's old, but
He's almost as old as what Superman is when he first started.
Basically.
yeah.
dude,
Well,
this is- I
and
mean-
certain timelines have Superman as 25, and certain have him as what was it, 30,
28, I believe.
28. See,
Was
there's all
the
different,
Jim
yeah,
Byrne.
different timelines.
Or John Byrne, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look at
he
that.
looks
He's
great.
ripped. Go to the ripped picture of him, Ahsoka, holding his girlfriend, or the one next to it with the chair, the surfboard. Either one.
The chair.
I couldn't. It's a little. Listen, it's a little box for me. Okay. I thought he was carrying a chair on the beach. Leave me alone.
Yeah. That's what was happening.
Like he's a fairly muscular dude,
Yeah,
too,
dude.
right?
I think he might be a little too muscular, a little too handsome, if you ask me.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
hey, dude, playing Jimmy Olsen. Listen, starve yourself for like a couple months
Yeah.
and then come back. No, he's
Well,
great.
Jimmy Olsen's got game apparently, so good for you,
Yeah.
Jimmy Olsen. You know,
Yeah, and I think you know what? I'm just gonna.
Is
say
he gonna be
what I said
taller?
before. I think it's a great. I think everyone's a great pick so far.
Yeah.
I really like.
I
the pick
mean,
of everybody.
the only thing is I'm not 100% sold on Lois Lane. I know everybody else
what?
will. I just
Have you seen her? Have you seen her acting?
no, but I'm
Oh,
just
there you go.
What is it, Rob? What is it? Tell us what it is.
okay.
Be
Ever
honest now.
since Margot Kidder or whatever, like she
Yep.
just wasn't that attractive. Sorry.
You don't like Margaret
and-
Kidder?
No, I think she never did anything. for me.
Superman 1, nothing.
No, nothing. I was like, dude, you could do way better.
Hmm.
I never thought she was attractive either, but I was a kid. when
But
she
I
was-
mean, like Erica Durance, hell yeah. But other than that, like everyone else has been kind of like, eh.
really, even
Amy
Superman and
Adams?
Lois. I thought that
She
No,
can
not
look
Superman,
good
not-
at
not
times.
Bitsy. Sorry, not Bitsy. Lois and Clark.
Oh,
Terry Hatcher?
I thought
Terry
Hatcher-
Hatcher looked better before she was on Superman and Clark and Lois, whatever.
I mean,
you
Lois
know
and
that
Clark.
show. Yeah, like when
Yeah.
she was in Tango and Cash. Yes, but with the short hair and stuff, she didn't really do much for me.
Well, she always had it like shoulder length as Lois, like just
Yeah.
above shoulder as a Bob. But I think that was her
Yeah.
trying to. They were trying to do the whole Margot Kidder thing, right? Because her hair
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah.
super long either.
Yeah.
So I think that's what they were trying to do. Personally, I thought she was great.
I thought so too. The only Lois I haven't really cared for is Kate
Oh.
Bosworth.
Actually,
Just, her character.
she's not a good Lois Lane, but she was attractive.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't think her acting was very good.
Like I said, she wasn't good actress.
We know where Rob's head is at. So with the Lois Lane casting.
Hey,
I would say watch Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Yeah.
I haven't
I'm
seen
not
every scene of-
disagreeing that her acting is going to be good. I'm just saying because like
Rob has
her-
a certain
her
type
basic
for
look.
Lois, you know.
I'm a total pig, I guess.
just a little bit. But that's okay, buddy. We love you. We love you, Rob. And look, there's Harley Quinn making an appearance.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I think she's gonna be great.
I hope
Rob,
so.
it'll be okay. It will be okay. You always have Miss Marvel,
Yeah. Yes.
Was there any other casting news for? Oh,
I saved
Lex
stuff on my
Luthor.
phone.
Oh, I got my tickets for Aquaman finally.
There you go.
When is that up again?
3:00, December 21st or 22nd. Which one is it? It's the Thursday.
Apparently it's tracking well too. At first they were like, it's gonna bomb, and they're like, nah, it'll make about 50-60.
I'm seeing it
Million
with my
first
boy
weekend.
Pat.
Oh, Pac.
I'm meeting him
Photos.
halfway in Maryland.
Look at you guys.
You were meeting halfway in Maryland?
Pack photos.
Oh, cool.
Excuse me,
Yes,
guys. What do you think
Nicholas-
about Brad? What do you think about Nicholas Holt as Lex Luthor?
Well, I like Nicholas Holt in general.
Me too.
I feel like once they've shaved his head, and they better do it.
They will.
They better shave his head. None of this. Oh, Lex has hair. They better shave his head. That's the iconic version of Lex. Do it,
Dude, it's James
and he'll
Gunn.
do a great
like,
job. I think he's fantastic.
James Gunn has gotten better with if you look at Guardians, the first one to the third one, I mean, he's gotten more closer to the comics. So I don't have I have faith in him. I don't have not faith.
Yeah, I think he knows.
You know what I mean?
Don't fix it. Like,
You have faith in him.
Yeah.
Stay close
There's
to the source material. I think he knows that.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
if it worked, I know not everything in the comic book works on the big screen, but there's certain things that do. Right? Like, why wouldn't they have?
The only thing with him
Paul or
is
whatever.
he's kind of like a bigger dude, right? So
He's
like-
tall.
and he's kind of somewhat built anyway.
Yeah, so is Lex though.
Yeah, well, sometimes. I mean, do you remember the early John Byrne Lex?
Yeah. The big husky business.
Oh, I like
dude.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my first Lex, aside from Power Suit Lex.
Yeah.
Speaking of big guys, look at David
Dude,
Cornsweater. Our Superman
I
getting
swear,
jacked.
that shot looks like a Henry Cavill.
I mean, he
Yeah.
does.
I thought that's what it was at first, and then I read the title. In the
I mean,
article.
we really got to see, we got to see him in the costume, right? Because right now he does look like Henry Cavill, very close. I mean, Superman is a certain type, black
Yeah.
hair, white dude. So there's a certain thing there.
I think the one actor that looked like Clark the most was Tom Welling. Spit image, in my opinion.
I was gonna say Dean Cain was my favorite Clark almost. But
Um,
actually, no, Christopher Reeve's my favorite Clark.
You know what? People leave out who's the guy that did it for the one car commercial, and he almost was Superman.
Oh, the dude from Seinfeld.
The cartoon.
Yeah.
Not the cartoon version. No. He almost was a live action Soups. What the heck is his name?
Are you talking about the guy that voiced him in with the Jerry Seinfeld commercials?
I don't know if he may have voiced him. That is beyond the scope of my knowledge. I'm gonna look it up while we're talking.
Please.
Because
please do.
I'll just type Superman car commercial actor. And why did my printer open? What the heck? What is going on here?
You might have needed to print something, Brad.
I don't even have a printer.
Well,
What the heck?
that'd be funny if something starts printing. And you got a printer back there.
Yeah, I hear a printer
Yeah.
sound, and it's coming from my crawl space.
Now, guys, for everyone in the chat, how you feeling about the new Superman movie? Are you guys excited? Cautiously optimistic? What are you guys thinking? I'm sorry, I'm still getting over this congestion. I keep talking up stuff. But what
Matt
do you guys think
Bomer.
of the chat? Oh, Matt Boomer.
Bomber.
Oh,
There's
different
only
guy
one
that I
O.
was thinking of.
Is
though.
it Bomber or Boomer?
There's only one O, so it can't be Boomer.
Is he the guy that is in
The suit, not suits. White collar.
he's
you can
he's
look up
in
you can look up a picture. Matt. Just
yeah,
look up Matt
isn't he
Bomber
on
Superman.
Doom Patrol? Is that the same guy?
I believe so. Yes. Yeah, and so he went for Superman, didn't get it, and then he was in a car commercial. So if you type in Matt Bomber Superman car commercial, you'll get a couple screenshots of him in the suit.
Oh,
I
don't
have
think
it
I've
saved
ever
on my
seen that.
computer because I'm just that kind of guy. There he is. Yep,
Really?
yep,
Where?
that's him. They had him put on the suit and fly
Oh, wow,
around.
so he
That's the
wore.
Roth
Oh,
suit, though.
no, yeah, but he's wearing in the Japanese car commercial. Look at you,
Yeah.
Brad.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty cool commercial too.
Also, I'm the guy that edited the the Brandon Routh suit to make it look more comic accurate.
Yeah,
did?
I remember that.
Yeah.
And that was long. Can you pull that up, Ahsoka, so everyone can see what he's talking about?
Let's see.
Yeah, I remember when you did that. Like, of course, I didn't know you at the time, but I was like, "That's right. This guy clearly knows what Superman's supposed to look like." You know, the suit.
I don't know
would've
if
been
you'll
so much
find
better.
it now, but
Oh yeah,
Which one?
you should.
Do you see
I
it?
know other people have done it since I did it, but I was like the first.
You were the
one.
first?
Yeah.
Rob, I
Yeah.
didn't know this about you, you little
Yeah,
sneak.
wait, like seriously, like you edited it like way back when.
Like, is it like one
As
of
soon
these?
as I saw it, I was like, "This needs fixed."
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember that it was showcased on Blue Tights, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was showcased on the Blue Tights.
Well, I mean,
network.
Rob, do you have the pictures since you did it?
I'd have to go back on my hard drives and stuff and look for it.
Man,
I gotta
That
say,
is
I
a
was ready to.
old
I
ass
like.
hard drive.
But yeah,
Roth
I brought
suits.
the trunks higher.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
brightened the colors. I fixed I brought the boots higher.
Yeah, made the S bigger.
Yep, and then I made the collar better.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, what? Now I remember saying to my wife, I was like, if a dude on the internet could Photoshop the suit and make it look this good, and like, why didn't they do this for the movie? Like, why did they go with the suit they went with when they just
Yeah.
work on it a little bit more, right? Or consult
Yeah.
some fans.
And
Like,
did you know that dude on the internet would one day be hosting a prime time?
I had no
show with-
idea. He would
Look
be
how
the
that
most
goes,
handsome
Brad.
DC action figure talk show host.
Who
on the
knew
planet.
where this young man would end up?
Yeah.
Man,
I
he's
have
got
I
some
have a
good
lot
stuff,
of
you
weird
know.
stories like that though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do tell.
Maybe we need
Well,
story time with Rob.
if you know the band Say Anything, like I was
Yeah.
a huge fan, and I actually knew them through AOL online because when he was 16 before
Kids,
they
for those
got
of you who don't know
super
who
big.
AOL is,
Yeah.
that's how we used to get on the internet.
And then so like I bought his CD right before like his demo tape, and then they went big and had the album Is a Real Boy blew up and stuff. He had released some EPs, but never like to mass quantity, so it didn't have an album cover, and it was for the Menorah Majora album. So I always like burning CDs back in the day, and then I would create my own logo labels and stuff.
Yep.
For in my car, so I don't ruin the originals, because I'm
Yep.
that guy. and so I designed this like really simple menorah cover, and just drew it really quickly, and I kept it in there. But then like the one day I took a picture of all of my albums and like all the EPs and singles that I had from them, and just to kind of be like, hey, I'm this guy, and I'm cool, you know. And people saw it and then asked me to upload it, so I uploaded it, and now it went kind of viral.
Oh yeah.
And then someone else took my drawing and redrew it to make it like, I guess, more internet appropriate, because it was a low res scan, I guess. And they just altered the menorah just enough where it still looks exactly like I mean, it's a flat drawing. But now if you go to their website or whatever, you can buy the CD and it has that album cover on it.
What?
Yeah.
Do they know
And-
you did it? Did you ever get
Yeah.
credit for it?
No, but the guys reached out to me because they saw that because back then we had, chat rooms and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was in the chat room and I just said about, how I have one of the original demos and stuff. Well, they didn't have it anymore. They couldn't find it. So they had the one version, but they didn't have the second with the extra song, which is what I had. In Your Dreams. They had Junior Varsity. So they reached out to me and I said, yeah, like I don't want to send mine away because I kind of want to keep mine. I can make you copies because it's just a burned copy with like a album stuff. So I went in, I digitally scanned everything at high res. I printed out like 20 of them for the execs and everything.
Oh,
And I
shit.
shipped it off to them. And yeah, they were super grateful.
Look at that. What a beautiful story, bro.
So yeah.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, I don't have any stories quite like that. That's
No,
awesome.
I have nothing. I have nothing like that.
You have like weird like celebrity stories.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Were you
I met the
artistic?
Oprah guy, and that's it.
Oh, I met a lot of musicians and stuff.
I met Andy Dick once.
Oh, cool.
Andy Dick too.
Yeah.
What?
Guys, moving on from the DC movie news. A few more little random action figure bits. Brad, actually, I'm sorry, no, Rob brought up these topics. Revo, how do you say that? Revoltech?
Revoltech.
Supergirl?
Double tech.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Oh yeah, I know about her.
Oh, you do?
I know about. Oh yeah, I know about her.
You said that very like melancholy, very like,
That's what I meant.
yeah.
We
go way back.
I knew this girl once.
Yeah, what band camp?
Oh man.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna show. I know about it, and I'm.
Oh,
I'm
do
like,
you? Do you, Brad?
Yeah, I know. But
This is it, right, Rob?
Yeah.
Wow, it's very anime-esque.
Do you remember when they did the new 52 Superman?
yeah,
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any of these Revoltech figures? I do not.
I've got Batman, but he
yeah.
got taken apart for parts.
I have
Oh.
I think I have a Green Lantern. I don't know if it's a Revoltech though.
Yeah, they didn't make a Revoltech Green Lantern yet.
No, I have no. This one's that weird. I don't know what company this is.
I bought the Wonder Woman.
What company?
Oh, maybe they
Oh,
did that
that's-
because they had a bigger line of figures too.
Is that Square?
Yeah,
Square
I
Enix?
think yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What scale is that? Like 8 inch?
It's huge. Like it,
yeah.
Oh, this is 6-inch. Super. Now, Brad, how was your Revoltech Batman before you?
Revoltech Batman was good. Head sculpt was weird, but it was good. I really enjoyed the figure. And then,
Yeah.
of course, I gave it a cloth goods cape because the cape that came with it was absolutely horrendous. The plastic
Yeah.
posy cape.
that was the one thing kept keeping me from buying it.
It stank. And then there was I bought the Wonder Woman, and I really liked the Wonder Woman, but I lost her face because okay, see how that? Can we go back to the face sculpts here?
Yeah, sure. Hold on one sec. Let me get back to the.
Okay, so see how you got like two heads that
Yeah.
clearly the hair can go on top. The Wonder Woman's not like that. There's like hair and face and back of the skull. There's the different pieces, right? And so I currently can't find her face. I don't know. It sounds so weird. And I have a hard time. These figures are really highly articulated. I'm
Yeah.
not super keen on the actual sculpt of most of them because you can see some of their articulation points. It's just how the guy does it. But their eyes are articulated. They come with a thing.
What?
For poking into their eyeballs.
Ah.
And you can aim their eyes where you want them to look. And so the Joker, which is my favorite one, I had a bitch of a time moving his eyes where they were supposed to be because one was stuck. He was like, one eye was like, and I was trying to move in his eye, and finally it moved, and it
It's
went.
like a
I couldn't get it
pirate.
where it had to go. It was all googly eyed and stuff. And then I bought the Superman. Oh, you're gonna hate me. Oh, you're gonna hate me. The Superman's great. I have literally no problems with the Superman. I gave it a shining review. Oh, it's upstairs. But I've now pilfered it for parts.
Hey man, you got to strip him down sometimes, buddy.
The boots and the
Yeah.
belt I've taken off of the figure. And the cape as well, and the symbol to make one more from McFarlane's style. Oh, I know there's people that are going to yell at me for that one, but it's
Well,
because
how much are these guys? Are they pricey?
yeah.
Are
Yeah,
they like
Okay, Brad. It's all right.
100
Don't worry.
something?
Ooh, Bradley.
they're pricey. Pardon?
Nothing.
Bradley stripping down a figure.
That's
Expensive
what I do.
overseas figure. It's okay,
I
buddy.
know, but the
Whatever
thing
makes you
is,
happy.
pardon?
Whatever makes you happy. You know.
Well, I'm very impulsive. So like I'll build it, I'll make this figure that I really like, and then I'll look down at the one I pilfered, I'll be like, oh, this is great. You got this is Well, and now I need to save my money and buy another one of those just because I feel bad for bringing it apart.
It's
And I
okay,
probably
man.
won't, but I'll have a little bit of remorse for it.
We are action figure collectors. We do weird stuff. You know
I
what
buy
mean?
two.
Yeah.
I mean, Rob, talk about this next figure. This is one of your topics here.
Well, I know Brad collects. He has more of the line than I do.
Yeah.
This is the Hush Riddler.
Yeah.
Brad, what do you think about this figure, sir?
I mean, I'm stoked. The Mafex figures are some of the only ones that I don't tear to pieces. Like I do have some. Actually, I can take this time right now while we're talking about Mafex to show you and
Is it Mofex?
give a
It is
little plug
Mofex.
to
I think
Customs
he's
by
wrong.
Martin. Pardon?
I
It's
think you said-
Mofex.
Yeah, I think you said Mafex, bro. It's
Actually, I was looking it up yesterday. You're not right, and I'm not right. It's fuck, I can't remember.
Marie fuck.
Yeah.
It is. It's something else. No, it really is something else. Like if it was in English, like if it was,
I love Josh.
if it was like it's pronounced. He says it every time too. Yeah, very fine.
Is
Gets
it
me every
Mafex?
time.
It's pronounced. Fill in the blanks. Okay, so
Oh, it's
I got these two bad boys right here, and I bought a bunch of heads from
Mufex.
Customs by Martin. Pardon?
it's
I think-
Mufex.
What show us these heads?
Oh, I'm not getting a lot of light on
Okay.
it. Hold on.
Do we want to enlarge his?
We
Weird.
could.
So
How do
that's
we do that?
Oh,
Oh, there,
wow.
look, I got it. Wow.
That does look nice.
yeah. So I got that one, and then I got one in blue.
Oh,
Jeez.
nice.
I wish that it would
that.
properly focus. Come on, focus.
Yeah,
There you
because I'm not a big fan of the head sculpts.
Yeah, well, hit up Martin. Martin did me a black one and did me a blue one.
Sure.
I ordered like six
Sure you
heads,
did.
7 heads at once, so it wasn't cheap. But man, is it
Yeah.
ever worth it to get those custom heads?
You're supporting Bard right now with all those head purchases.
Oh, but Martin's awesome. Martin does such a good job.
We should get him on the show one of these days so we can talk about
Yeah.
his head making.
That'd be
process.
awesome.
Do you
I'd-
have
I'd be
a personal
totally for it.
relationship with Martin?
I don't know if I'd say I have a good relationship. It's like a business acquaintanceship, but he's good to me, and I make sure that I try to be good to him. And
Hmm.
you know, I would have made a video by now showing him the heads that he's already made for me. Because I got a bunch more I could show because I got a big box. I got like 7 in one box, but I haven't been doing YouTube at all, so I haven't made the video.
If you could make a
What's
you know,
up, buddy?
reach out to him, tell you Marty, we got a show, the DC Infinite Hour, where we talk about your heads a lot, like every
Yeah.
week. I never bought any of his heads because I don't do.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah, see,
Hey,
Martin.
guys, I keep a stock, boys. I keep it stock. You
I
know?
respect that.
You know?
I
Thank
have
you.
two. If I buy a head, I tend to have like a second figure. So not all the
that
time.
one for me.
That's nice.
Well, that's a nice one, dude.
Yeah, there's just tons. He did me a Luther. You know the Luther head that was on his Instagram post. Yeah, he did that. He did me a Robin head. So I've got another.
Did you
another
see?
little big
I
head.
know our friend John. He has the Wally West head for that goes on the Wallace West body.
Now, do those heads feel just like a regular, like McFarlane head? Like they feel exactly the same, or does it feel different? Like, are they 3D printed? What are we talking about?
I
No, they
think they're
feel-
3D printed.
Yeah, they feel different. They feel more solid. Like a McFarlane head sculpt. I've actually got a bunch just sitting right here. Like they're more
Well, yeah, like the hair's not going to flex or
Like,
anything.
feel how like rubbery, like gummy that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then McFarlane head sculpts, they all wear wigs. Because for the most part, the hair is a separate piece,
Yeah.
right? Whereas what Martin does, yeah, he 3D prints them out and paints them, but man, the head sculpt really does make the figure. You can take a figure that is like okay, mediocre, and turn it into like an A+ figure just by changing the head.
Well, and he paints it like extraordinary.
Amazingly. Yeah. The guy is a talent like no other. For sure.
Wow. High praise for Martin. Wait, who's the Capes guy? Capes by
Cape
Cape
Master.
Master.
The Cape Master.
Customs by Martin. See, I'm getting it all mixed up.
Yeah. There's Customs
Um,
by Martin, Mudman, and the Cape Master. Those are the people that I typically use.
Guys, we wanted to take a moment to plug the DC official shop.
Yeah.
We have no association with them at all. I mean, it would be nice, honestly.
Yeah.
I'd love to shill for them, So, but Rob was doing some Black Friday shopping,
Hmm.
and he came across the
They have
DC
some
shop.
exclusives to the
Yeah,
store.
please, Rob, take us through this
Yeah, do
So,
store. Please.
I was just, looking because I was, on the website, and I noticed that they have some nice replicas and they have some great hoodies. The one thing that caught my eye was the electric Superman hoodie. They have an electric Superman T-shirt.
Now, do we
They
call
also
him
have the
Electric
DC
Superman?
logo.
I always just call him Superman Blue.
Yeah, I always
Um,
say electric Superman. For
I
some
call them
reason.
electric. I'm
Yeah,
with
there it
Rob. I
is.
call them electric. Whoa. See, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
So I bought that. It's on its way, so I can wear it next time, hopefully.
What is
Can
that?
you
40
can you
bucks?
put it on live during the show and take your shirt off and
Sure.
put it on just for the some eye candy for the boys,
Sure.
the girls.
I can't
There's-
shop
there-
from there.
I also did the DC logo one. I bought.
Why can't
Can
you
I see
shop
that
from
one?
here? Let's see.
I've been looking for a DC Comics logo shirt, and I can't
I love
find
that
one.
BBS.
Okay,
Pardon?
really?
They have a BBS
Oh, look at that,
Batman. Yeah, I bought that one too.
dude. These are awesome.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
wife made me a T-shirt exactly like that, which you've seen, but these are like official.
Oh, they got a Big Belly Burger
Mhm.
sweater.
That looks
That is
like Markiplier.
But they have They have a Deathstroke replica sword.
Do they?
Yeah.
Collect your
That's
shop.
awesome.
Oh, that's
I
right. You
can't-
sent me that earlier. Let's see.
Here, I'm going to show you what I see when I go to the shop, though, as a Canadian.
They have McFarlane on here too.
Ooh, the trident, dude. That's what you need.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
there's
it
the
is.
sword. 500
and
bucks.
Mondo.
Yeah,
500 bucks. That could be yours.
$500. Now the thing is, like, I collect swords, like actual swords, and
Oh,
so
really?
that's probably made out of stainless steel, and it's a wall hanger, and you wouldn't believe how many people start swinging those around, and they just become spinning helicopters of death because they're not
Oof.
really full tang. So I would just say anyone that sees these and goes, "Cool," don't try to use it. It's not battle ready at all.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Gotham City Classics Battle.
Yeah,
Royale.
that's interesting.
Oh, I thought it was a steering
No.
wheel thing. Oh, it's a pin set. Yeah. Excuse
You
me.
can, I love
They have the Batwing on here. That's the Hot Toys.
Dude, no, this is not the Hot Toys. This is the Jazz.
Oh, is it?
Ink.
I thought that one was the Hot Toys.
Damn,
No, this is the Jazz Ink, buddy.
$3
Okay.
grand.
That's what
That's
my
a rich-looking
Batmobile up
toy.
there is.
Yeah.
Yeah. This thing, guys, go watch a YouTube video on this thing. That's
Yeah.
what
It
I do
is
right now.
enormous. It's like from my. Can you see my DTOF back there? It's like from the wingspan is like from here to here. That's ridiculous.
No, let me show you the video real quick because this thing is.
Yeah, my bad. Might be seen the word.
Oh, there you go. Look at that tender
Make sure you
moment.
close the door, buddy. Okay.
Yeah.
Robert can come down too and say goodnight.
Good night.
Sweet.
Here, I want to show you what I
Not
can
me.
see.
Go for it. dude.
Present, share screen. Okay, you ready? That's what I get.
Ah,
Aw.
That's what I get.
That at least they used Mr. McPicklet.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
that's pretty-
trolliest character.
That sucks.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, it is what it is.
You need a VPN.
I do have a VPN, but they won't ship to me anyway because I used the VPN. Remember when DC had when they first launched their DC exclusive website?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I couldn't get in there at first, and then I got a VPN and I got in, and I had a great time, but I couldn't buy anything from their shop.
Brad, you need to find a friend that's just over the border, so you can like
Yes.
throw it
Drive
over.
down and get stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you can ship it to me, but it obviously costs more because I'm farther away.
Let me get a
Well, we
different
should just
video.
meet at the border at some point.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is
Just
better.
like go to Niagara Falls. That'd be fun.
All right. Look at this
Yeah.
thing. Look at this Jazz Ink Batwing.
That's the mute button.
Look at that thing.
I love
That
you.
is. I
It's
think
so beautiful though.
it almost looks like that's the scale that they used to film. the
Right?
movie.
It looks like, dude, the actual movie. Ah,
That looks like the movie prop.
yeah,
They would have, you know.
it's only $3,000, guys.
yeah. I mean, my camera costs
Poor baby
more,
boy.
but
Hey, thank you, the
Yeah.
Meme Team Geek, for watching. Or you'll continue to watch, but thank you for letting us know.
You know what?
But
I gotta tell you, for as cool as this looks, I probably wouldn't buy it unless I was one of those people that was really rich.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
had a really big house.
I don't think I could even put it where I have my McFarlane Batwing. 'cause
Dude,
I
I have
you
to put
know
it in
that
my
used-
garage, like a whole wall.
Yeah, and you think, you know where that used to go if you were wealthy? It goes on one of those pillars
Yeah.
that you usually put a bust on, except for you put the Batwing on it on
Yeah.
a stand and kind of have it on an angle. That's where that needs to go. Other than that, like where else can you put that will do it justice aside from a museum?
yeah.
That's a museum quality piece.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at this. Look at this.
Gorgeous.
Insane. Look at those guys' shelves in the back. How cool is that shelf setup?
That
Yeah.
is awesome.
Who is he putting in the Batwing?
Is that looks like a
Who is he
rapper.
stuffing in there? What is that? Look at how smudgy his watch is. Clean your watch.
Oh, dude, look at that. It's got the whole little, you know?
Yeah. Oh, it's
Oh.
him. He
Oh.
put an action figure of Adam Savage in there.
Oh, dude.
That's crazy.
Man,
That's the
I would
closest
love
he's ever
this
going to
so
get to
much.
being in the Batwing.
Look at that.
Guys, we could go in on this together. We get a couple more guys. We buy it together.
And then
Ship
what do
it
you
around.
ship it? Like we all have our turn with it.
Yeah, we get like a year, 6 months exclusives with it.
Yeah.
Dude,
You know?
it would cost probably just as much to ship it.
I know that's the thing.
It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous piece though. Like
It's
I feel like this is
incredible.
one of those pieces where they got it like as perfect as they could.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well,
'Cause
here's hoping that Actually, this is a great segue to our next topic. So McFarlane actually had
A
a
live
town
stream.
hall. Did you guys attend it?
I did.
I didn't know there was a
beautiful.
town hall.
Because I did not attend it, and I just watched Pac's video on it. So I was
Yeah.
gonna, but I'm glad you did,
Yeah.
so you could talk about it. Tell
Pac
us
and I
about-
were talking back and forth while it was going on.
Tell us about the McFarlane Town Hall
Yeah.
and what took place.
He had not I want to say a narrator, but commentator, whatever, that was kind of helping. Everyone was talking so fast that like he couldn't even like read everything, so he was kind of just talking, and he was mentioning, you know, people were saying about how they want the see, now my brain's going, sorry.
The Batmobiles, right?
Yeah, the Batmobiles. They wanted all the different Batmobiles, the Batwing. He said that, you know, they hope to get to it. He mentioned that they would love to do some cool vehicles for the superpowers, because that's definitely a line that you can do a lot of vehicle eccentric stuff to.
Yeah.
He did mention that he doesn't want to reissue certain figures, or at least most figures, because like there's a demand for those. So he wants to keep the secondary market alive.
Oh,
He wants to, you know,
right. Keep the scalpers going.
yeah.
Exactly.
So he was saying, you know, that it makes his product more valuable. So he said that if they do a new run, it's probably going to be a variant of some sort.
Wow. Okay, so that's different because he did multiple runs of Action Comics 1000 Superman
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, there's been all kinds of figures he's done multiple runs. So this seems to me like it's a new thing going forward.
Yeah, because people were asking about to redo Bane and Azrael Batman. So he
and
said
was he
he's
like
probably
no,
not-
or
he said that's, well, at least for Azrael, I know we've seen the leaks of, you know, the Knight's End possibly
Yeah.
coming. So that's going to look different, but it's going to be close.
He'll reuse as much as he can, though, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
okay. I mean, I guess from a business perspective, I mean, yeah, it makes his product more valuable. It's frustrating for everyone else who can't get it, and that's a good secondary. I mean, you would think though, like he would be able to make more money by doing another run, because the secondary market, it doesn't go back to him,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Well, no,
how-
the whole idea is it makes his product more valuable for him. That means more people will buy it initially rather
Right.
than waiting on it. Because there's a lot of people, their philosophy is, nope, I'm gonna wait until it goes down to like 50% off. And I'm like, great, you contribute to our fucking action figure line.
But like they have gone.
That's what
like,
happens. If it doesn't sell, they cancel the line. So you have to buy it. You can't just sleep on everything.
yeah.
You
Right,
have to
and
buy a
I mean,
certain amount of
like
product at retail price.
with certain products, though, like say the Batmobiles and Batman from the Amazon, they did make more so that more people
Yeah.
can have it. So
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean,
But
and
that's what he said he was going to do in the first place. Remember?
yeah, and I feel like if you wait long enough after like it's died down, you can usually find what you're looking for.
Yeah. Well, and I think there's always, you have to keep in mind too, like there's a difference between a second run or a second wave of the first run showing up. And what
Yeah.
I mean is there's usually that first initial shipment that crosses the ocean and ends up going to stores, because certain places get it first, right? Like big box retailers will get it often before even like McFarlane gets his review samples to send out or whatever. But then there's always another shipment that they send out, right? Because remember, we've learned about running changes over time. So they have a certain number that they're going to do, but they're not all spat out at once, I don't think. I think it's like there's one run, but they do it like in segments sometimes. So that's why I think you'll find the same figure sometimes later on. You're like, I'll find stuff that just still shows up at GameStop, and I'm like, why is that still showing up in the box? And it's like, oh, because it's the continuation of the, they didn't ship it all at once, is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, what else
So-
did you say, Rob, in there? Any other exciting tidbits that
Yeah.
came out of it?
I'm
If
just
it's
trying
Town
to
Hall, he must
remember.
have said something good.
Well, Todd, he likes to talk. He was talking about the statues, his Batman statues, the resin ones. How I think like you buy the thing and then you get the digital, and then it could be that you might get a different version of the one that you bought. Like it might be the black version, even though you bought the blue one or something. I don't know, because there's certain ones that are rarer than others for the NFTs.
Okay. Nothing else comes to mind, Rob?
What's that?
Nothing else comes to mind, news-wise. Rob, for God's sake, take notes
No.
next time. You're on a show. About
No, just
DC
record it.
news.
Sorry.
Record your screen. Just
Unbelievable.
screen record,
guys.
buddy. And then you can
Yeah.
actually like show segments next time.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
he-
I have a question.
Yeah, he did say that Dark Side. Thank you. He did say that they are definitely on the list of things to do. So
Okay.
That's good. That's good news.
That's what we're gonna do.
I want to know, did he really address the idea that, let's say you want the regular Firestorm, and you're not interested in getting that harder to find Chase variant, and all of a sudden you're like, bang, you just get it, and you're like, I ordered this online. Shit, this is not the one I want. Like there needs to be a better way to do it than surprise, you're not getting what you wanted and you paid money for it.
Yeah.
Like, we have to figure like I mean, if I'm like, oh, I like that figure, I'm gonna buy that figure. Well, you guys have seen me. Like I've seen other people going through this, and I'm like, they're pissed, like they're angry, and I would be just as angry too.
Which
if
is
I got
fair
what I
because
really
like
want.
this would make a lot of sense if toys were just sold in stores and you could
Yeah.
like see it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
You know?
on the hunt is fine, but
Yeah.
getting sent it from Amazon,
Right.
yeah.
that's some bullshit because you might not want the variant.
And in some cases you do want the variant.
And
I-
yeah,
I don't
Like
care for the whole,
Hawkman.
the whole platinum variant thing. Like, I mean,
at
again, I know
retail,
it's
yes.
Yeah, I've
But
been buying Hawkman, and have multiple Hawkmans, but still no platinum.
oh look, Jake from
So
the
I
top,
probably at this point could have saved money and just bought it on eBay.
probably that's okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's good news, Jake.
So he's gonna make the rest of the Batmobiles, Rob?
Yeah.
Is that what you heard?
Yeah, I think
good
that's yeah. I mean, I wasn't there at the very beginning, but I do remember that. I was there for a while.
There's Al in the chat. Al is the guy who
Oh my
created
God.
our intro
In
and
my
our
finest
outro.
department. He's nuts.
Love Al. Al's the best.
Okay. I
Well,
sense some
now-
annoyance there, but yeah, I get it.
What was the this the whole town hall? I also didn't hear about it. Like
Yeah.
what was the venue? Where did it go? Was it on Facebook?
No,
Where
it was just like in, I would guess, his room, his house,
Mm.
I guess.
I mean, but was it on Facebook? Was it on Instagram? Or where did it?
I saw it on YouTube.
How did you know about it? How did I not know about it? Because
I think they
follow
posted
Instagram.
a story on either his and McFarland's.
So if I missed it that day,
I think it was at like 7 Eastern Standard. So
what day was it? Do you remember what
I
day?
want to say Tuesday.
I was playing Dead Space a few nights.
What was
Weeks
Todd
ago.
wearing in the chat?
Dude,
just kidding, I'm
I
just kidding.
can't even remember what I did to this morning. That's why I have such a hard time.
What color was his
Well,
shirt?
Another crack report by Rob D Toys.
What's funny is
On
like I have
McFarland's-
such good memory of like stuff that happened long ago, but I
Yeah,
have such a bad short-term memory, and I'm like, how does the like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't
Yeah.
make sense because at some point the short term has to become.
I mean,
the
you
long.
remember the different origins of Wave Rider off the top of
Exactly.
your head.
yeah.
Yeah.
But but it's okay, buddy. You can't be good at everything. Thank God.
And
You'll-
now
it'll be annoying.
just
Aw,
plop
look
down,
at-
plop down the screen recorder. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Beautiful,
This is
bro.
my custom.
Yeah, Tell them what
Which
the
is
base
funny. I'm going to use a Booster Gold body to make the classic
Oh, that's hilarious, dude.
yeah.
full
Wave Rider.
circle.
Al, we
Yeah.
did not talk about Justice League kills, or sorry, it says Suicide Squad
Kills
kill.
Justice League.
'Cause I don't think any of us play those games, right?
Oh, I play those
I'm,
games.
Yeah.
I'll probably.
I'm so looking forward to this game, Ahsoka.
Brad, Brad, tell
Yeah.
us your thoughts on this.
Well, it's like an open world game set in Metropolis, and Brainiac has taken control of the minds of the Justice League. And Amanda
Oh.
Waller is like, I finally get to do the one thing I've kind of wanted to do all along anyway. And this is my team. And I've always had this team ready to kill the Justice League. So she sends out Captain Boomerang and King Shark and Deadshot and Harley Quinn. And so you go through, and it's going to be one of those games where it's like open world, but it's kind of A to B.
Okay.
And you have to kill the Suicide Squad, the Flash, Superman, John Stewart, Green Lantern. Now, whether you actually kill them or not is another story. That remains to be seen. Batman. But I think it's a fantastic concept. And that's the game I've been the most stoked about, like even more than Silent Hill 2. And I'm a huge Silent Hill fan.
Well,
I'm
there
stoked.
it
You don't
is.
even know how stoked I am. I might stream this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Brad, please do let us know, and we'd like to support your stream. You know,
Yeah, it might be kind of fun.
I think it'd be great.
I just need to have and I just need to be like a more sexy person. Either big boobs or
Hey.
big muscles. Big boobs or big muscles, and then
Oh, dude, you look great, Brad. Especially drinking that tasty beverage. There you go. Just take that.
there you go.
All right, guys. Let's move on to the meat of the show. The McFarlane Toys
Super Mario, yeah.
new reveals. I don't know if there's much new reveals. Is there? Probably.
There's not much, but there's statues
Okay.
and stuff.
there's some.
Here's
There's definitely a few biggies. We haven't talked about Soups and 1D and
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
we got
that's
some.
true. Let's go
Or
back.
also
Steel.
the Aquaman.
I think we talked about Red Tornado, right?
we did talk
Yes.
about Wonder Woman, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
we did. We did.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go to these DC Direct statues. Let's start from here.
This is
So
what
we
he was
have-
talking about.
We have these lovely versions of this statue. This is the original DC Direct statue that these are basically molded off. This is the
Yep.
porcelain
Ye-
one.
Yeah,
It's
you
very
have the
fragile.
porcelain. Yeah.
So I'll
That's the
see.
first one?
Yeah, and it's
Oh, that
it's
one
really
is, yeah.
nice, but these ones are PVC, which I think, and it looks
Yeah.
fantastic. I mean,
Yeah.
this is nice one I have, but this one looks great.
I'd
you
rather
know.
have a PVC statue because
Yeah.
I'm not stupid. I've got 4 kids and a dog, and I know that porcelain
Dude.
one's going down.
I've broken
Yeah.
so many of my statues. So
Yeah.
I would much rather have this, and I think it looks.
Yep.
I
fantastic.
just can't decide. Do I want the one that's black with the blue inside, or the one that's blue like the original?
want
There's
the
also
blue.
a Jokerized one. If those who don't.
Weird Random says, accept Jesus Christ as Savior. That has nothing to do with the statue.
What? Where did you
In
see
the
that?
comments.
Oh, I missed that one.
I did too.
Well, okay.
Hmm.
Oh, Toy Shiz. There he is. Toy Shiz. Look at the legend is in the chat.
No,
That is
it's
true.
okay if you're a lurker, Mr. Shiz.
No, I told him I wanted to see his pretty face or his pretty icon more in the chat. By the way, Toy Shiz and I both saw Godzilla separately, sadly. Probably one of my favorite movies of the year, the new Godzilla.
Yeah,
movie.
I want to go take the boys. to
Run,
it with
run and
Son.
see that movie, man. It is so freaking good.
There's
I'll
a
have
new
to try
Godzilla
and-
movie?
Yeah,
It's a Japanese
just
one,
came out.
Brad. Yeah, it's the newest Japanese one. Called,
It got like
Oh.
100. What is it? Like 100 score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is so
It
good.
got 100 on Rotten Tomatoes? Well, it's
It
because
is
the Japanese are doing it, right? And he's a Japanese
Yeah.
creation.
But
So
it's like you guys are gonna watch this, and it's like this beautiful. Oh, it's just so good.
There's story to it, right? Like
Oh my,
with
the
the
story's.
American film.
I didn't even care if Godzilla was in it or not. The story was
Yeah.
so good. You know,
Yeah.
these movies you usually don't care about the human characters at all.
Yeah,
yeah.
No, here you care way more about the human characters. It's great. But anyways, back to these beautiful. See, the only reason I would get the black one instead of this one is because you already have the year 2
true.
figure, which looks.
What
like
does the
this.
cover look like? The actual cover.
It's
Is
the
it
blue.
blue or is it black?
No, isn't this the one with Vicky Vale? This is
It's not Vicky Vale. It's some random chick, I think.
no, it's Vicky Vale.
Is it
No,
Vicky
is it?
Vale?
I thought so.
I don't
Dude, I
think
have
picture I've
not read
seen it,
that
Vicky
in like
Vale.
God knows
I
how
have
long.
it somewhere here.
Well, now we have to look. I'm gonna look.
Yeah, I don't think it's Vicky Vale though.
Pull up
But
the,
you tell me
the
all
comic
this time
cover.
it's been a random chick. Shit.
Batman. Farlin. Cover.
I just want to see which one's closer to the statue.
Ooh,
Okay.
you know what? They both could work because he's
Yeah.
wearing the blue, right? But the way the light hits it, it actually does make it look black with blue on the inside.
Yeah, I think maybe that's what they were going for. They sh-
Yeah.
It would have been cooler if they actually sculpted the girl too.
That would have been cool.
Okay, we need to know if that's Vicky or not. What does the chat say?
Guys, is this Vicky Vale on the cover?
Yeah, or is this just a random chick? I've spent my whole life thinking that was Vicky Vale.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's. I mean, I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time.
Well, I mean, maybe I just assumed it was Vicky Vale.
But see, I don't want to ruin your like wole perception
No,
of this. You know
you're
what I
not-
mean?
Listen, you're not ruining much with me. I mean, it takes. I'm all right.
I feel like you're about to light a cigarette. Listen, kid. Let me tell you how being ruined. You know?
Oh,
Oh, man, oh,
I don't know.
I'm
Part
just-
of me thinks that it would have been cooler if you didn't see the face part of the mask, like just all black, kind of like the cover.
Well, yeah,
Al,
because
Al says this is a Taylor Swift.
I
Hey,
believe that it's Taylor Swift. Pretty positive.
But Joker Bro says he thinks it's Vicky Vale. He's not
Yeah, see?
definitive though. You know?
I remember
But-
reading it somewhere or hearing it somewhere that it was Vicky
Shake it
Vale.
off. Yeah.
I mean, listen, either way, Vicky Vale. You know,
Taylor
I'll dig it up later, Brad, and I'll read it.
No, it doesn't even matter.
No,
I
it
just-
matters to me now. It matters to me. God dang it.
Oh, well, I'm glad. That means in a roundabout way, I matter to you.
Hey, you know
thanks,
what?
buddy.
In a sort of roundabout way, like third cousin sort of way. Absolutely.
Wait a minute, like not kissing cousins kind of way.
No.
Good. Okay. I mean, I like you and all. Maybe a kiss on top of the head for Christmas. You know, like, hey, buddy,
little rub.
good.
You know,
How's it
shine.
going, pal?
By the way, I love this logo, this classic logo. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
Look at that. So freaking dope, dude.
I liked it. It was very simple. That was
Yes.
that logo was around during the age of Jason Todd, maybe possibly pushing the guy off the ledge.
Oh, you know what? Since we're on the comics, Geek Lord brings up a good topic. The Dark Knight Returns comic cover.
Yes, I
controversy.
did.
Rob,
The
you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Rob?
Yeah.
You saw it, right, Ahsoka?
I did.
Yeah,
Cover.
it's definitive. We have a definitive answer now. It's not even like a debate anymore. Like the imagery is there. That's what we thought it was. But
That's
oh,
this
where
what
is it? I've got it on my phone. Let's see if I can. Maybe I'll
No, I had
pop
it.
it in the
But the
chat
one
or-
on the right is the one that's what it is, right?
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes, absolutely. Hold on, I'm gonna try to find it as well. Where the heck is it? Ah, you want to see something cool? I took a picture of my cavity when I was at the dentist.
Ah,
Well, it's not my cavity. My tooth is just drilled out and empty.
Oh god.
I'm not. I get pictures of all my X-rays and all my MRIs and stuff like that.
do you get
That's
wallet
right from my
size
phone.
ones too?
Pardon?
Do you get wallet size ones? Pictures of the
I would. I'm fascinated with that. Right there. Okay, see that black and white picture 2 days ago?
yeah.
Nope. Left,
Oh, this one.
right. There you go. Click on that. There you go.
Look at that. Look at that. Hey, let's take a minute to acknowledge Vince and saying, guys, I wanted to say thanks for all you do for the DC collectible community. Love watching these streams and getting your insight. Look at this.
Thanks,
Raising a
dude.
glass for
Thank you
Vince.
so much. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Cheers.
welcome and thank you.
Cheers. Excuse me. All right, back to this guy giving a chef's kiss. Jeff, scared of him.
I know. That's why I started laughing when you first showed it.
All right. Ooh, let's talk about Steel. You know,
He's
I
finally
think he's finally
like-
officially, there. What do
Hey,
you guys
Rob-
think? Oh,
Rob is officially in my will now. He has to be. Because he messaged me and told me like when it was up that the link was there. I would have missed that. I was at the dentist for Pete's sake.
did it sell out?
The one did on Big Bad Toy Store.
Okay.
I don't know if it did on McFarlane.
Yeah.
Big Bad Toy Store was sold out though.
now I do
Yeah,
wish
it took a
this
while
was-
for it to show up.
Yeah.
I do wish we got like the classic first Steel with the proper Superman logo.
I agree.
Okay, you won't do it, but you could customize this very easily.
I know, but I won't.
So
I
easy.
won't.
I know you won't. You're like the vanilla guy, which is great.
Vanilla.
We need it. You're an archivist.
Well, here's
Right.
one of the main reasons. One, I don't care enough. But number
Yeah.
two, when I write the captions for my pictures, I don't want to explain that. Hey, this is not the cut. I post
Well,
so many
that's what-
pictures. I would have to explain every time. This is a custom.
Oh, because you put older
Yes,
figures in. So even if you took your initial pictures,
right.
later on you would still probably
Yes.
showcase them in something and be like, well, yeah.
Exactly.
Well, then no, there's an easy answer. On the ones that you're not completely satisfied with, this is what I do. Because I don't buy doubles of everything, but on one that I'm not completely satisfied with, I buy two at least.
Yeah.
One I keep
I do.
vanilla, and one you customize.
Yeah, that's why I have
Yeah.
2 Wave Riders.
But guys, I'm just not a customizer. I don't have the touch.
I don't
Yeah.
really customize either. So I'm
Well,
just
I
trying
don't
to
know.
figure out
That Wave
do I
Rider
wa-
looks pretty good to me so far.
do I want to paint, like do I want to mask off and spray can it, or get an airbrush, or
Airbrush.
because it's so thin, do I just hand paint it?
Okay, well, you can mask it off and very carefully put thin coats with a brush,
Yeah.
very carefully, or you mask it off and you airbrush it. But I would not use a spray can for masked off stuff with the figure because you
Okay.
get a thicker lip, like a line where the mask
Good to
was.
know.
I'm sure you
Yeah.
would. Here's a comment. Someone asked Todd about the question. Todd mentioned he's not big on guys in suits because they're not very exciting.
Oh yes,
sitting on
I remember
pens.
that now. Sorry.
Yeah, Rob, were you heavily drinking during this time?
No, he was mentioning that he doesn't think guys in suits looks cool, and he doesn't think that the majority are going to see it and just go, "Hey, like that's cool." So like the question
Oh yeah.
and guys like that, he says that he's probably not going to do.
But dude, make it a collector edition. That's what that line's for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, but you can always take, for example, parts of suit characters
Yeah.
and paint them, airbrush them. If you airbrush with the right paint and then seal it, it's not going to come off.
I have
Or-
to get an
or buy
airbrush
some
first
Chinese
and
paint.
and a compressor.
Pardon?
I have to get an airbrush and compressor first, but then I
Okay.
have to learn how to do it before I actually do it.
You
Our
know
boy,
what? Get a shitty figure and just go to town on it, and you'll probably figure
Yeah.
it out within 1 or 2 figures.
I love this and I don't like this at the same time.
You know what? I feel the same way.
I really like it, but I will definitely be changing the trunks and the boots just because.
How are you
going
going to change the trunks because they're a set size compared to the Hush and all that?
Oh, how am I going to change the trunks?
Yeah, I mean, like, because is
I
the
have my
Action
ways.
Comics 100 fit
cut it-
that body?
Yeah, no, there's okay, so there's harder trunks and there's softer trunks. For the
Right.
softer ones, you cut them along the seam, you remove some of the rubber, and then you very, very carefully
Oh, that hurts my heart.
super glue it back together, right along the seam perfectly, and then you put on the inside of the trunks. You
See,
then
I'm not
mask
good with
around it
super
so it won't
glue.
come apart. Pardon?
I mean, I think the problem is like if we're already talking about customizing it, you know, like the colors
This
are
Superman
perfect.
would work if you're talking about the Adam Kubert era,
Oh,
because he
yeah.
had the S on his trunks
He did.
or on
He
the.
did,
on the
but he
belt.
also had the belt loops. You know, you could
Yes,
just
he
add the
did.
belt loops, which would be the easiest way to do
This
it. Right?
reminds me of the belt from Mezco. Didn't they
Yeah.
have the belt? The first Superman have the belt like that?
I don't remember. I tore them apart.
I'm
tore
the
pretty
suit
sure
apart.
the
I had it.
original Superman had that. I didn't have it, but I'm pretty sure that belt was.
No, mine's
look,
wearing
if
a
you look it
Tony
up.
May suit now, so I don't remember.
I mean, the face is friendly.
Yeah, I love the
like that
colors.
sculpt.
So I think now at this point, correct me if I'm wrong, every version of Superman now has the classic colors, right?
Well, you know, some are lighter, some are darker, but yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
I took that big one and I made this guy. That's the Action Comics number 1.
That turned out nicely, Brad. Now, do you think
Yeah.
he has an S on the back of his cape?
No.
Well, probably not. How are you going to put an S in the back of that one? That's a really shitty, wrinkly. I don't like that cape. I've never liked it. That cape is definitely coming off.
Yeah.
I like the figure. Like
Yeah.
it's I like how thin it is. He's
I'm sh-
short. He's got big hands.
I'm sure once we get him in hand, see him in the packaging, you know, it's really going to come together.
Yeah.
Well, it's the thing is, we've got all these like I plan on using him. I've got like an 80s style. You probably can't see right there. Yeah, you see it? Okay. Yeah, you're pointing at it too. Okay, so I've got like an 80s style, like a Justice League from like when we were kids. So he might become my new Superman that goes in there, right?
That would be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, because like the Batman that's in there is smaller than your
True.
Hush Batman. So he
Ooh.
might actually work perfectly.
Josh from before, he liked it. We got to get Josh and Toy Shiz on for our year-end special. Our year-end spectacular.
That's coming, isn't it?
Yeah. We got to start playing that in December. I want to do like our top 10. Like,
Yeah.
just get crazy. I mean, not really. Just,
Can we showcase Josh from before Figs?
Oh,
He's got
yeah,
that
of
picture
course,
with Joker
dude.
and Batman. Right there, yeah, that one in the middle.
oh, hold on a second.
That is my favorite picture he's ever taken. That one. He's got it pinned. I
Oh,
love
dude,
that.
look at
I
that.
love that picture.
That's
For
pretty
one,
sweet.
he's got all those little tiny figures, right? That they're playing with. Little Batmobile. That's a Micro Machines Batmobile, I believe. Like,
And look at the way he posed Joker.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I look at that, dude.
Yeah.
Freaking
No,
amazing
yeah.
posing.
dude's amazing. There's no two ways about it. I love the guy's work.
Man, that's,
I,
so
I,
well
that's my favorite post he's ever done. Look at Joker's feet. Like, he just did such a good job. You suck. You're so awesome, Josh. I love your work so much.
well done, Josh.
Yeah, such a good job.
Josh from before, guys. Follow him on YouTube. He has great
Yeah.
YouTube content. All right, back to the McFarlane page. Guys, we don't have much else. Like, it's
Well, can we look at the Joker and the Wonder Woman
yeah, of
statues?
course.
Because I'm not much of a statue guy, but this statue of Joker is sick.
Yeah, it is.
It like this is really awesome. And it's going to be like someone like me that can't afford to buy statues usually. How much is this one? Is this going to be one of the $90 ones?
I think it
No.
is. I don't think it's.
Is
Is
it?
it a PVC? Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's not.
No, I'm pretty sure.
What is it?
It's a DC Direct one for sure, but I just don't know.
Excuse me.
Is it resin or PVC?
Resin.
Oh shit! So it's going to be.
It's probably like 250.
I really wanted the Action Comics #1 statue.
I don't know
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. But
Matching. I can't afford it, but like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go to my
that Wonder
grave
Woman,
thinking,
though.
man, I wish I got that statue. And this Joker is not going to be too far behind. That's such a cool looking statue.
Dude, great sculpt. Ugh.
Yeah,
Let's see Wonder
that
Woman.
Wonder Woman's.
that Wonder
amazing.
Woman's fantastic. And that's not a reissue. That's a new one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, brand
Yeah.
new.
See, I like that.
we need a Mira.
We do.
Yeah.
I agree. We need more females in general.
That'd be nice. I'll look Rob with the first comment on here. Stunning.
It is.
A deep and exciting comment from Rob D. Toys.
Rob the Toys. He didn't phone that comment in. That was you know. I mean, I phoned in all my comments, honestly.
I mean, I could have said more, but I wanted to be one of the first. So
And
I
you
don't
were.
comment that often, and when I do, I try to make it count. I
I
comment
was
on
like,
trolley stuff.
Shazam. That's what I said.
Daniel Rojas, though, he wrote a heck of a comment. Look at that.
Look at that one.
Um,
Writes a novel.
That's a
We
lot
also
of
have
words.
the Aquaman SH figure arts to discuss.
Oh yeah. Before we get there, here's
Oh, I
Todd.
just saw that today in your picture.
1 second.
Was that your Todd? Was that your Todd?
You do it better than me. So
There's 1 second here. No, we can't. No, you can't make it sound too much like Sean Connery, though.
yeah, I know. That's
Cheese is old and moldy. You want it to sound like Todd. It's super cool. Here's a statue I got right here. Yep. You got the Batman logo on the bottom there, and you also
You
get
get
the
the digital
digital
copy.
first. It's
I
cool,
love how
super
Todd's
cool.
still going in on these NFTs. You know.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Does anybody
Maybe
care about
I
NFTs?
think that
care?
I don't think so.
like overseas, I think it's a big thing, right? Because they have less space.
Oh, yeah. Think of like Japan. There's a lot of small apartments there.
Yeah.
Like if I went to Japan to visit, you know full well with my amount of money, I'd be stuck sleeping in one of those like cubbies, you know, like a drawer
Yeah.
for humans. And then they try to close it, and my belly it gets stuck.
Drop-
They wouldn't
drop
get
for
it shut it.
humans.
There'd be like 2 people pushing on the friggin' drawer trying to. Sorry,
Hey, what's Todd doing, man? He's stealing our unboxing content.
sorry.
You know? That's all right, Brad. That was funny. Oh, there it is.
There he
Ooh,
is.
look
He's
at that.
opening it up.
That's nice.
Oh, you
I
got
love
the
the-
picture with him and Vicky
Yeah.
Vale on there back.
Which statue are you talking about? The mirror statue? There's a mirror statue on McFarlane's website.
Oh. Yeah,
I
let's go
don't
look
know.
at that. This video's taking a while.
I have a couple mirror statues, by the way, but
He does. They're sticky.
I have 1, 2, 3,
That was a
4,
lot of-
5. I have 5 mirror statues. I have that one. No, I don't. No, I
That's
don't
the
have.
movie
I don't
one.
care for this one that much, though.
I like the
Which
comic book
how
versions
much is that
usually.
one? $50.
$50.
God.
And
I don't
10%
have the
off.
movie.
off.
I have the comic versions in the Bombshell. But
So are you going to buy this one? We can wait right here. You could buy it right now.
Yeah,
it is
go for
tempting.
You mean you know full well if you don't buy it now, you're going to buy it when we stop talking.
I just don't have anywhere to put it right now because like my Aquaman shelf is pretty full.
Like,
Rob,
your
we don't
bedside
want to
table
hear that
shelf.
excuse, buddy.
Oh, is the black one the autograph one, the black Batman, and the blue one not?
I don't know. Maybe.
That's what it looked like for a second there. I caught a glimpse of what you
Pack
had. up.
photos chiming in. Japan is a huge collection, which is true. They have hot toys in Japan.
Yeah.
How many people in the States live in studios and fill it with Funkos and figures?
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. Look at that.
That's
Pack
true.
photos. Pack
See,
photos will be meeting at Robbie Toys in Maryland
Yeah.
for Aquaman 2. If you guys want to meet them, they might have,
They'll be
invite you
there.
to there'll be a special DC Infinite screening. We can't pay for you guys, but if you want
Yeah.
to go, we can arrange it.
I
might
just
have
want to point
pick
out
it up.
the reason why, like to the chat, the reason why, like we say what we say about the NFTs as well is because Todd has said that's why he does the NFTs. He says, offer them as NFTs because people don't have room for them. And then he specifically talks about that particular market.
Oh, but look at this. Look at this. Oh, he's already put it down. Looks so good, this model.
It does.
It does.
Damn, looks great.
But okay, to be fair, I am with you guys. Like, I am running out of room for stuff. You know, because I've been collecting for so many
Yeah.
years now, and then Todd has just shoveled out so much stuff.
That's the
Dude, every
that's
other
the problem.
day.
We have way too. He's put
Look at
out
he's
like
so happy.
I feel like he's on the show with us
He's
right
so
now.
pleased.
He's like,
I love it. Good job.
he is
Todd.
putting out so much, and I'm thankful for it. But
Yeah.
like, slow down a little.
I mean, it would be nice to have a breather. I thought December
Yeah.
would be a breather, but it feels
mean,
like I don't know.
I mean, you collect DC, whereas Brad and I collect like DC and other things.
You guys
Yeah,
do have other
Joe's,
things.
Turtles.
Yeah, turtle. I collect the Mirage turtles.
Yep.
I have some Hasbro. I have, the Diamond Select, Marvel Select.
Sleeping on those Joes, though, man, you're missing out. Those GI Joes
I,
are awesome.
I was not. I was never a Joe guy. Sorry.
I know you said that before, but like these figures are so good. These new ones.
Which
the
was Ultimates, Brad?
the Silverhawks
Pardon?
and stuff.
Which Joes?
The 6-inch scale GI Joes. They've finally started to make them look like their classic version.
Oh, dude, I've been so tempted by this, but like I can't go down the rabbit hole.
I
man.
love
It's
that. I
so
just got
cool.
General Hawk like 2 weeks ago with a few others. And like I've got most of them. I don't buy the army builders because I'm just like, I'm not falling down that rabbit hole. Sod that. But like the main characters, and like for example, General Hawk, he's friggin' amazing. Like
Yeah.
they do such a good job. He's gonna scream
What?
happiness.
Okay, that's a good question. I like that one.
Which one?
Should we wait or
Go for it.
what mega figs do you want to see next year?
Ooh. I've actually put a little bit of thought into that, but I'll let you guys go first.
No, I haven't put any thought into it, so you go first.
Really? You have nothing off the top of your head for
Mega Figs. It's funny. I see.
Are we talking like giant like figures, like the mega
just
figs, or
bigger.
ones that are just bigger?
Yeah, ones that are just bigger.
'Cause
I made a
think all the
suggestion
mega
of,
figs are kind of too big.
Robin's Pet Goliath?
Well, some of them, not all of them. Mongol isn't necessarily, and neither is Doomsday or Calabac.
Necron's fine, but
Brad-
Bane and all them.
Brad, what was your suggestion? What did you have?
Okay. There was one. It just. Well, Kilowog, obviously. Who doesn't want to see Kilowog as a collector build? Metallo has to be done, and you can make him like. I really do think that Todd could get away with making a smaller Metallo and a bigger Metallo, like he did with Beast Boy, and it would absolutely sell. Who else was the other one I was thinking? There was another one. A comic version of Killer Croc. I want to see comic version of him because, like, right now I've got the game version subbing in with my main villains, but I'd like to see a comic book
Big
version
Barda.
of him
That
in
would
there.
be good.
Pardon?
Big Barda.
Barda. Well, I don't know. I don't want Barda to be collected. I don't want her to be mega figs because then you know what'll happen. She's only supposed to be like if this is Scott Free,
like Lobo size.
No, she's only supposed to be like that much taller.
Okay, but
Right.
I always
she's like
use
that, it's
Lobo
like,
because he's
right.
he's a good height that's taller, but not overly big.
She's like only a head. She's only like a head and a half taller than Scott. Head and a half, maybe.
Yeah, you don't want to make her too big.
Yeah, because remember
that's
how
like-
DC Universe Classics made her
Yeah.
like pint size?
Yeah. No,
That was
she's
like
gotta
that was one of the best but shittiest figures they did. I remember talking about it in a video way back.
I would like to see a how do you say it? Archilio? Carlio? I can't.
Oh, yeah,
brain.
Archilio.
Oh, you're talking about the Yellow Lantern?
Yeah, Archilio, or however you say it. I would like to see more Kirby-esque figures.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Orion in his Mobius chair.
Yeah,
Granny goodness.
The
Kilo?
Furies.
I guess that's how you would say it. Grundy, yeah, that would be great.
Yeah,
like a comic
Solomon
style.
Grundy.
Comic book Dark Side, obviously, to go with this Kilowog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I Kilowog with what's his
Just
son's
go
name?
Calabac.
Calabac.
Yeah. And really, while he's at it, I mean, why couldn't he do Desaad?
Yeah.
And Desaad and Orion definitely need to be done.
yeah.
I would love more just in general, like a themed wave like that. Like
Yeah.
It's funny. I do like the randomness to it, but I also do love like just a wave, like when they did the Teen Titans wave.
Yeah.
You know?
Or the Blackest Night.
Yeah.
I feel like that actually really works well because then you have when you have 4 figures, so it's not a huge wave to collect, but you have
Ooh,
4
Parasite.
figures that are
That
all
would
part of the
be-
same thing, and then you have the collectible. You have more of a reason to want to get all of them.
Right.
Parasite, great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that before. I've got Gorilla Grodd. I just use the Grodd that I have from Page Punchers, and I think he does fine.
Now, what do you guys think about this SH Figure Arts Aquaman?
I think it looks better than the Mafex.
The Mufex.
Mew
I'm pronouncing it Mafex because I live in Canada.
Mufex.
I think it looks amazing.
Yeah. I think this is. I mean,
Excuse me.
look, they got Wonder Woman the closest, in my opinion.
Yep.
I think they got Momoa the closest.
I feel like they got when you look at Momoa's torso there, right?
Yeah,
and
it's
the pectoral
much
region and
better
abs,
than-
now compare that to mine. Mine
Yeah.
looks like the suit from the first movie. I think they did make some minor changes for the second movie,
Oh yeah.
right? And so
And he looks bigger in it too.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, he
but
looks
that
big
head
in the
sculpt
first
is
one,
light years
too.
better.
Oh yeah, and I like the underwater hair too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it for sure. That's
Oh yeah.
that's a definite for sure buy for me.
The only thing is that they're a little smaller than
Yeah.
Mafex. I'm just gonna start calling it weird random.
I resist your trolling. By
the way,
the power of Christ.
R kill O. Okay, good to know. I read names and sometimes I'm like, I don't know how to say that, so I just say it however I want.
I used the
All right,
torso.
guys, we are going to wrap up the show pretty soon because I have to take care of my
He's
little
killing us.
newborn. But we'll do some comments and questions first before we do.
I know you're probably I used the torso from that Aquaman. Made a classic-ish one.
We got to do an after show where you two just talk about torsos and underwears and heads.
Oh, a
before you eat it.
Belize. That would be good.
Guys, first of all, thanks to everyone in the chat. 100 people right now watching this nonsense.
Woot, woot.
You know, and we appreciate you guys very much. Any questions for any of us? Any specific questions? It could be about toys, life, Canadian beer, Rob's hair care products, my moisturizing products for my bald head. Anything, guys. Anything come to mind in the chat.
What
Any
wax
hopes
does
and
Ahsoka
dreams?
use on his noodle?
Yeah. you know?
Ahsoka, what is your favorite trade paperback?
Oh.
That's a good question.
Oh man, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That is a
There's a lot.
tough one. I'd probably have to go with the absolute Kingdom Come hardcover.
Did you just that was the equivalent of you whipping your gigantic wiener out. Look
Like
at that thing.
I mean, just
that's not just Kingdom Come. That's
Yeah.
hard copy, in a sleeve, art cover.
Yes, the
My
absolute
goodness.
the absolute editions are my favorite presentations of.
How do you afford that stuff? Are you
Oh, dude,
only
This 20 years of buying stuff, Brad.
Yeah.
So
know.
keep in mind, yes. But yeah, anything absolute. But that's a great question, though. Thank you for that.
That's
Oh,
a
here's
really
some more
good
questions.
one, actually.
Here. Nacho's got 2. The second one, it says, any recommendations going into Aquaman 2? Any
Watch
reading
the Amber
recommendations?
Heard and Johnny Depp trial. Find out why Amber Heard is not in Aquaman 2.
Get real mad at Amber and then go watch the movie.
Which, listen, I know they keep trying to say, it's the story, it's the bromance. Come on,
Yeah.
they obviously are trying to cut her out, which is bullshit. Because I love her
She
as
was-
Mara. I don't care
She's
about
part
her.
of the movie.
Even Zack Snyder. I keep wanting to say
Schneider.
Schneider.
Like
um,
the wieners.
He even
Schneiderverse.
said that he has no problem with her and he would definitely work with her again because
Well, he's such a even he talked about Ezra.
he
seems
still
like the kind of
talks to
guy
Ezra.
who doesn't abandon his friends.
Well,
Yeah.
because
I
he didn't
respect
have a
that.
bad experience with them, right?
Yeah.
So he's like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Johnny, what happened to Johnny Depp stank, but she was good with me. She was good on the set.
Yeah.
You know.
His other question was about watching wrestling. I did back when it was the WCW era, and then I stopped when it formed into the WWE because
Are
I
you
don't
talking
like the
about like
WWE.
late 90s is when you were watching WCW?
Yeah,
And then because they got bought out.
yeah, with
Are you
Ric
using-
Flair and all them.
I do not watch any wrestling. I respect wrestling, but I'm just not a wrestling guy.
Looks like they were hanged by the sheriff of Nottingham.
That's so hilarious, dude.
I know. I want to get superpowers. I got a flash on my bag, a superpowers flash, and I put a little hook. I hook it in his top of his head, and you're like, "Why'd you do that?" Because I have 3.
Yeah. Al showed me his tree. It looks pretty dope.
So does he
Guys-
have a bunch on there?
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you guys a question about this. I'm not that into the Christmas stuff. We have a tree. I throw on a little Superman ornament, whatever. Do you guys try not to put too many superhero ornaments on? Does it distract from Christmas?
No.
Or
Okay.
no?
We have a whole well, we got 2 trees, but we try to. My wife collects old world ornaments, so they're glass blown. You can't do just all of glass blown ornaments because it's way too shiny. So we put Hallmark on, and it ranges anything from like the cutesy little snowmen to like Star Wars. I have Spider-Man, I have Flash, I have Transformers, I have Superman's. Yeah, I have it all.
Okay. Brad is literally
I
showing
have-
us his ornaments.
I have
right now.
Aquaman and Storm
Yeah.
on my tree.
Do you think my wife will let me put a Starfire at the top for the star?
Ooh,
Starfire.
that's a
action
good
figure?
idea. I like that.
I had the DC Direct one, but she's a little scantily clad.
That's even better.
I bought 3 DC ones this year alone, and I've been buying them for like a decade.
Did you
So
see
I've
the
got, like-
89 one for this
I've got-
year?
Yeah, I bought that.
Oh
one too.
yeah.
I've got
I
literally.
have that one.
Hold on.
I might get an Oppenheimer ornament with his
Ooh,
face
yeah.
on it. You know.
I haven't even opened this yet.
Oh,
yeah,
look at
I haven't
that,
gotten
man.
that yet.
You guys are ready for Christmas, dude.
Oh yeah. I have a DC tree every year now. It's just DC ornaments. I have enough to cover a DC tree.
I have a Return of the Jedi Luke
Oh,
and Vader, and they're battling each other on the tree. They're separate pieces.
Now, guys, anyone in the chat is if they're struggling, if they need to like have some toys for their kids, please reach out to one of us. We have a lot of extra things. We'd be more than happy to send your way. So anyone in the chat, just throwing that out there. If anyone's having a hard time and need some collectibles to give to their kids, please let us know.
Yeah.
Brad's got a nice thing there. All right, guys. Any other questions or comments? It doesn't look like it.
none from me, good
All
sir.
right, friends. Well, I'm going to do our outro that Al, our dear friend of the show, Al, did for us.
I'm just gonna keep showing ornaments until that's done because I got to put these on the tree. All
right,
I have that one.
Broken off.
I have that one.
Let's say our goodbyes first, friends. Thanks for watching. We love doing the show. We love hanging out with you guys, and thank you for your support.
Yeah. This is
you all.
always a lot of fun.
Always.
Sometimes I'm not good with words. And wait, what was that? How do I become?
That's just Rob's blessing. You know what I mean?
Old age, I guess.
Oh, gee. Once again, someone's focusing on Rob. Oh, surprise, surprise.
Surprise,
Guys.
surprise.
I love you guys.
All right, guys. Tune in next month for our holiday special.
Well, hopefully
Fair.
we have one before that, right?
Yeah, I
The
don't want to be
DC tree will be up.
I don't want to be too optimistic, but we'll see.
We just got on schedule. I don't want to.
No, we'll do another one in 2 weeks, guys. All right, my friends. That is a wrap on the DC Infinite Hour. Take care.
Love you
Thank
guys.
Bye, everybody.
for watching.